And on to our next story. This is interesting. KRG the Don coming after Khaligraph Jones. Do we have the video of Khaligraph Jones? Do we? Yeah, so basically what happened was, let me give you the tea, okay? We've been seeing Khaligraph Jones building his mansion, you know, his small investments. Once in a while, he gives us, you know, a sneak peek. He gives us videos of him and his kids walking through the construction site. He's building a huge house, yeah? So anyway, today he got on social media and he was, you know, advising other artists and saying it's not advisable for you to be out here just flexing on the gram, living, and he quoted, living in Kilimani, paying rent in Kilimani, but there's not much you're doing. There's just pressure to live a certain lifestyle and you forget about everything else. So he just told people, when you get that small money, instead of flexing on the gram, going to the club, spoiling girls, get yourself a kiwanja, start your construction, build slowly, blah, 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 blah. You know, it's sane advice for anyone who would want sane advice, okay? It's, yeah, it's a good investment option. If you're having the money right now, would you not want to, you know, maybe get your own, just remove the burden of rent away from your life and start looking into an option where I'm living, I'm not having pressure at every 28 days to pay rent, because it's a lot of pressure.
Oh yeah, it is.
Every month you have to pay rent. So if there's a way you can remove that burden from yourself and start looking into an option where you can have your own house and not deal with all that pressure, it's all good. But at the same time, it did take a tone. There was a tone to it. It was bragging, you know, like, I'm doing this, y'all are dumb, y'all are just, you know, doing the most in Kilimani, doing the most and flexing on the gram when you don't really have anything to your name. And someone who was actually triggered by all of this for whatever reason was one KRG the Don, because he was so triggered, he decided to do a video in response to Khaligraph's video and basically said, stop telling us what to do with our money, okay? Even if I am paying rent, why is it paining you, okay? Stop thinking you have the moral high ground to tell us how to use our money. It is our money. Even if I spend it on rent, why is it affecting you? Why are you doing all of this? So basically, KRG the Don told off Khaligraph and said, you know what? You do with your money what you want to do with your money, okay? Stop talking to us like we're children, like we don't know what we're doing. Maybe we like paying rent. Maybe we've done the maths and calculations and figured out building a house or building a mansion or building whatever you're building is as cost effective as paying rent for maybe the next 3 years. So maybe we're good. We don't need that. Maybe we don't want a big house. And then KRG went on to do the same thing he was calling out Khaligraph Jones for. And you know, it took the same tone. Both of them started telling us what to do with our money. Because KRG said, do whatever you want with it. You can, and then he went into options. So now these are two men with their own money, coin in their pockets, doing their own thing. And it looks like they came to social media to seek validation for what they have and what they should invest in. And I'm like, when you have your money, keep quiet about it. As in, just relax, okay? Stop doing the most. Leave us alone. Let us spend our money the way we want to. But listen to some advice and act on it if you want to. It's not a must. Just don't bow to the pressure of, I'm 18 years old, I want to build a mansion because Khaligraph Jones said so. Please, go at your own pace, relax at your own pace, and things are going to work out for you.
Look, the absolute truth is simple. At different stages in your life, you want different things. There is a time when you're going any where I get at a flex and all of that. And you really do want to flex because that's where you're at mentally and that's where you're at in terms of your maturity and that's where you're at with your relationship with money. And then there is immediately a time when you are over there busy looking at all of these internet gurus who are telling you how to invest your money in crypto and how to put money in sujui stocks and all of that. Like for each season, there is a thing that you are craving for, and there is a growth that you are trying to achieve. Is it smart to start early? Absolutely. But if you're still at that space where you're kind of like just blowing off your money, as long as you're not necessarily getting into debt, as long as you're not stealing or crippling yourself with whatever forms of anxiety just to keep up with the Joneses online, trust me when I tell you, go through that stage, because we've seen these things manifesting later on in life where someone was very frugal, someone was very keen on working hard and making their paper and all of this, and then guess what, they end up in their 40s trying to chase after small girls. Why? Because they didn't enjoy that, and now that they have the privilege, they're kind of it's almost reversing in your maturity. So for each season, accept that you are in that space and live your truth, okay? Do we tell you not to invest? Absolutely not. Always keep a little bit on the side. Sababu, haba na haba, hujaza kibaba. Okay?
Very true.
And clearly you can tell, well, I almost put myself in trouble there. Moving on really quickly.